just trying to show how the direct energy from surrounding areas. I'm told that direct energy attacks on the human body. I'm told that direct energy attacks on the human body are usually done by those that are the closest around a human being, if it's in your house, which is often the easiest place for them to set up physical means of doing this. Also, even if, as some people talk about, spiritual psychic attacks, this also, I'm told, must be done by those that are closest to you, in a physical proximity, in other words. In other words, they have to be those that are local. The closer they are to you physically, the more they can direct their attacks at you successfully, provided your mood and your vibration and frequency has been brought down to a low level. Just sneakily show I don't know what's happening out there, but you know, that's just a point. So, you know, that's what I've been told, and this is what I would imagine to be so. Obviously, when these sorts of things start occurring, you don't have a clue. You're like, are they using technology from far away, or is it very close? Like I say, technology is most effective when it's close. You know, a human being attacked from afar by any sort of technology, even if it's like just you know, even if it's like what you call what do you call it, you know, like a supernatural type attack. When I say supernatural, I mean like where they're using, because see, I don't understand how they do this. Some people might call this a form of witchcraft. I would say that, you know, I don't understand that. I don't know what is, you know, are there good, you know, is there, you know, like I've never really looked upon, you know, like we have the Wicked Queen in Snow White, you know, who looks really like a wicked witch, a really haggard, ugly old witch. If you saw her personality anyway, because but I won't go into that, because see, I would have liked to have done a thing on that fairy tale, because it essentially sums up the differences between the artificial ones in real life. Even though, of course, we don't always feel like Snow White and don't act like it, but you know, I think I've lost my train of thought with all this commotion. And of course the physical body, see, the attacks can be physical directly on your body, like I tried to show my back. Unfortunately, it's very hard to discreetly show something like that, and I'm not happy to do it, but you know, you have to have physical evidence or proof of anything. Of course, most people will not see that as proof of anything, because they'll say, well, if you get something on your back that just pops up, you know, they will find a medical reason for it usually. Sometimes they won't if they don't think they have to, but if they think they have to, they will. But it's what sparks off the physical occurrence, because direct energy at your body is invisible. It's not like someone comes and physically does it to you. It's not like someone hitting you over the head and you say, well, now I've got a bruise or something. You know, but they use various things too, because, you know, sometimes they will hope that you will have an accident, in the sense that they get you so off balance and so disorientated and so, you know, like now, if you can't concentrate and you're not, your body and your mind, even in walking, and not in full balance, you can easily trip over. You know, and these things have happened to me many a time. The only difference is I'm aware of why, because I'm like, these things never happened to me before in my life ever. Of course, then they will rationalise and say, oh, well, you're this, you're that. But that's only because you know different, but you can't prove things. So you can only hope that the real people can be seen and helped, as opposed to the artificial ones being seen and helped to continue their destructive path over people. Because don't forget, the artificial ones, as we've been told, with the different personalities, most of them are very good if it suits them, and usually it's a lot easier for them to play the victim when they are really not the victims at all, even though of course their bodies will deteriorate too, because they're in a human body, but their mindset is always the same. You know, as a human being, you can even be induced to feel sorry for your oppressor, shall we say. I was told this. That's a good line. You know, or like in the Stockholm Syndrome, where you start to love your captor, the one that's controlling you. You know, it's that same deal sometimes. And they condition you to accept the unacceptable. They're like, you know, like, we can pull a house down next door to you and make construction noise. There's nothing you can do about that, and that's true. And most people would say, well, that's just random anyway. The fact that it's done day after day, month after month, one house after another, or one disturbance after another, and that it's all over your suburb wherever you go, the same with the car. You know, you can't, it's very hard to visually show the car patrol system. You can show that the cars have extra bright lights, but some people will then say, well, all the cars have those extra bright lights. So now they just make all cars, do they, that have extra bright lights that basically get in your eyes when you're walking along, so that you cannot actually see correctly. Can this be so? In what reality would that be so? I would have to say I'm getting angry, I'm folding up.